Hey everyone, Dr. Ragus here, Assistant Professor of Marketing and Analytics at Athens State University. I'm so excited to be your instructor this summer semester. Now, I prepared this presentation so that I could share a little bit about myself, and I do have a lot of pictures and a lot of words and spots, and so if you want a closer look, go ahead and pause the video. Otherwise, I'm just going to fly through this presentation. So here we go. First thing is, around this time, 4 years ago, the family and I moved from Missouri to Alabama. So I used to work at the University of Central Missouri where I taught these various courses. And then we lived in the city of Sedalia, which is known for these different items here. And on this next slide, industry experience, well, the main thing here is that you could say that I have 15 years of experience in industry experience, mostly on the graphic communication side of marketing. And then as far as higher education, I have 15 years experience as well. And there's some overlap there. So it doesn't add up to 30 years of back-to-back experience. And then for this next slide, really the main takeaway there is that I really like going to school. In fact, just like you, I will be taking summer classes at I'll be taking it at the University of North Alabama. So I'll be there right with you doing coursework this summer. And then for this next slide, I wanted to highlight a few things from the previous semester. Certainly a lot of things went on, but these were the things that I thought were okay. Let's talk about it. So on the left, right here, I had the opportunity to travel with a few colleagues to Martin, Tennessee, so University of Tennessee at Martin. I spoke at the ELLI conference, so Experiential Learning Leadership Institute. And then here in the middle, a colleague and I went to Tanner High School to speak on the topic of marketing and human resources management, or HR. And then here on the right, recently I went to Fort Payne Chamber of Commerce to speak to the members about social media on a budget. And okay, so this slide right here. So I moved, right? I mentioned how I moved from Missouri to Alabama. Well, I moved to Missouri from the island of Saipan to go to college, and I pretty much stuck around. So my entire adult life until I moved to Alabama 4 years ago, well, I pretty much lived in Missouri. And I'll let you look up stuff about Saipan, but I will say a couple things about the place. So it's halfway across the world, and it's part of the United States. And so if you're looking for a place to go this summer or spring break or during the winter, I'd say this would be the place. Technically, you don't need a passport, and it gives you a little bit of that Asian, it's like you're traveling to another country, let's say, because it is halfway across the world. All right, so Missouri, as I mentioned, is pretty much where I lived after moving there for college. Met a girl, started family, all that fun stuff. And so certainly lots of memories there. And then here's family. And then, of course, since moving to Alabama, we've taken a lot of pictures, made a lot of memories. So boom, here you go. And then last slide. So I'm recording this video May 2026, and we got something exciting going on a week from now. So it's May 11th today. May 18th would be the commencement ceremony at James Clemens High School, or for James Clemens High School. So yes, my baby girl, who's no longer a baby girl, teardrop, is graduating from high school. So I wanted to share a couple of pictures. So on the left was during spring break 2026. So last March, this was in Mountain View, Missouri. And then on the right, well, we have a yard sign declaring to the world that she is in fact graduating this year. All right, so that is what I wanted to talk about. Let's have a great semester, everybody.